Happy Thursday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with your Pallorinos, Jonesy and Amanda.
Judith Lucy joins us for a hilarious chat about body hair, about COVID, about all kinds of things, living in a little tiny house, all that stuff.
iPhone alarms have been ranked from best to worst. Wouldn't it be a funny thing that you had the worst alarm?
Wouldn't it be hilarious? I put a thing on Insta yesterday about a cat. Now, we all love cats. Actually, some of us don't love cats. Cats can be cute and cuddly. They can also be a-holes.
It's true.
That's what we discuss on the show today.
Also in the TikTok Tucker kitchen, the ultimate hangover drink.
We tried it. Did we like it? You'll find out.
Enjoy our podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But are you an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hello, Amanda, my little star-shirted friend.
Well, yes, I've got stars on my shirt. So have you, actually.
I've got dots.
And little flowers. You got that's nice.
And what would he say?
I'm going to ask you the question. When did you last pay for a shirt? A number of years, isn't it?
I can't remember.
You get your
I
clothes
honestly
provided
can't
for
remember.
you.
I can't help it. People want to dress me.
People want to dress you.
The people at English Laundry, they said, we've got a range of shirts. Would you like to try them on? And I said, sure, send me one. And then I liked them.
And so now you have about 20 of them. They're very nice shirts.
They're very nice
Because when I
shirts.
first started working with you here, you had a rotation of about 3 or 4 T-shirts and that was it. And now you have shirts that are nicely ironed with collars and very nice.
Well, I dress for you. I dress to impress.
For free. And I think that's very nice.
What's your beef?
I have no beef,
What's your
Brendan.
beef?
No beef at all.
You sound a little jelly.
I'm not jealous.
Can we get a deal for Amanda? Maybe like someone
Maybe
can...
Wombat or someone.
Wombat.
Could maybe get me some... Or maybe Best and Less could get me some fleecy.
Can we just go back to Wombat? Because it's not called Wombat anymore. It's called W Lane now.
Right.
But
Wombat Lane.
in what world does a woman go, I'm going to go to a shop and buy my clothes from a place called Wombat? Did they have a meeting about that? What woman wants to be associated with a wombat?
Yeah. What marsupial would work, you think?
Oh, you do something better than wombat.
Gumnut.
Go to
I'm
Gumnut.
going to Gumnut.
Going down to Gumnut.
Yeah.
A Gumnut, I would buy stuff from
Wombat
Gumnut.
doesn't mean you look like a wombat when you're wearing the clothes. You can call a shop La Prairie,
Yeah.
actually, which is a beautiful skincare product. Say you can call it La Michelle, and you can still wear awful clothes. Wombat may have beautiful clothes.
So have you got a La Wombat?
Well, no, maybe Le Wombat, but a name doesn't mean anything. I
you're
know
not
it
saying-
conjures up the imagery.
You're not seeing the Tozzy sisters going into Wombat.
No, you're not.
You're not
That is
going to
true.
see that.
You're not. That is true. You're not
Paris
gonna see
Hilton's not in Wombat.
No.
Kim Kardashian is not at Wombat.
that. She's wearing a big Skims underpants somewhere else.
That's right. She's
What
got
have you got that can cover this? Have you seen her latest Skims, which is that I call them the holding in undies,
Yeah.
but it's that all-in-one shapewear.
Yep.
The latest ones are designed so that you can wear a big cutout in the back of your dress that shows your bum cleavage, but you've still got your shapewear on.
Okay.
What's happened to the world? What's happened to the Cross Your Heart Playtex bra? Remember those ads of our youth? Darling, I have to leave the party. My girdle is killing me.
Who said that, the guy or the girl? Because there's now...
All right, Gavin, we'll go.
There's now shapewear
Now
for
there's-
guys.
now- but
Have
the-
you seen that?
Well, didn't you wear a girdle on Dancing with the Stars?
You know what? I was made to wear a girdle.
Is that shapewear?
Well, it's a girdle. Because
Same
Alana,
thing.
my dance teacher, said, she said, you got your gut hanging out. And I went, well, it's... You know, and I
you
was
know-
a bit more overweight.
But also those shirts that you wear, the dancers' shirts,
Yeah.
they're all in ones, aren't they? So they don't come out. They are sewn into
They're
your
like
underwear.
they're like a little onesie.
They're like a onesie.
with a snatch.
Yeah,
Like a snap
that's right.
crutch.
Yeah.
which is terrible.
Terrible.
You don't want that down
No,
there.
but I still think of, Patsy from Absolutely Fabulous, where she'd go into the bathroom with one of those on and come out and she'd forgotten to do it up and all the flaps are flying. All the press studs hanging out.
See, you'd see Patsy down at Wombat
Yeah.
when she's falling.
I'm not going to there. I've got dignity.
Action-packed show today. Judith Lucy's going to be joining us. Also, $10,000 with the $10,000 question. And we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Here's question one for you. What colour caps do Australian Test cricketers wear? They got them at Wombat.
Podcast.
We have the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
What should I say? What do you think?
Straight down to
workshop
Wombat
it.
for your newest outfit.
Okay, if you want to.
But it's about getting question 7 right. But Wombat for a ladies' apparel shop is not a good name.
No. It's like you wouldn't go into a designer wear shop that was just called Fleecy.
No. I'd go to Fleecy over Wombat.
Or Sloppy Joe.
But you look at ladies' shops. You remember Katie's?
Yeah.
Sports Girl?
This is Suzanne.
Suzanne. This goes with that. It's Suzanne.
Yeah.
See,
Am
that's
I
good.
mistaking Sister Suzanne with Sister Studio? Did they have an ad where there was that stuttery thing at the beginning? Or am I
No,
imagining
it was
that?
just this goes with that,
Oh.
and this goes with that.
Yeah,
it's
it's Suzanne. I'm mistaking it for Sister
And,
Studio.
and that's that's it. Why would you call it Wombat? Have a look at yourselves, people.
It's not called Wombat anymore.
No, W Lane.
Right.
They've changed it
Wombat Lane.
to Wombat
It might
Lane.
just be Burrow.
Hull. Go to a shop
called
called Hull.
Hull. That's what I would like to do.
Jeremy is in the Relevant.
Hello, Jeremy.
Good morning.
Question one for you. What colour caps do Australian Test cricketers wear?
They wear green caps.
They do indeed.
Jeremy, where would you find a lug nut?
A lug nut.
A lug nut.
Well, on the end of a screw. Maybe like a sort of a sump.
Well,
I can't help you with this, Jonesy. I don't know. To be honest, I thought it would be on your head. I thought it was an ear.
let's ask Jackie of Ingleburn.
Hello, Jackie. Do you know what a lug nut is?
Hello.
Well, I mean, where would you
in a car?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's
where
in
you
a
find
car.
it. Yeah.
It's you specifically the studs that go on your wheel, the lug nut. That's, or you can call it a stud.
So, but people do call ears lug nuts. Your head's
No,
your
you call
lug
it,
nut.
you're a wing nut.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's Sister Suzanne and Wingnut. I'm not having a good day.
Obviously, you haven't walked out of the canteen lately. Where's Wingnut?
I don't even know what you're talking
That's your
about.
nickname around here.
Why would it be? I've got nice ears.
You do have very nice.
Thank you.
Little shell.
And I hear everything you say. Question number 3 is reverse it.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
We've reversed a song. What is it, Jackie? Gee, the devil's amongst us. What song's that?
Oh, is it a cause song? I can't think of the...
You'll know, not a cause
No.
song,
it's
no.
not
No.
13 WSM.
No cause for alarm.
Why don't you give us a call for the Magnificent Seven? Do you want to have a listen to it again?
Sure. With my perfectly shaped ears.
Yeah.
What song's that?
Jam Nation.
For the Magnificent Seven. Question 3.
Question 3 is reverse it.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
You will know this song when it's played normally, but we're playing it backwards. Have a listen.
Andre is in Gladesville.
Do you know what it is, Andre?
Yeah, I think the inner exorcist in me says it's walk like an Egyptian from the Bangles.
It is.
There's
It'd be hard to walk that quickly backwards, wouldn't it?
when you put it that way.
Question number 4. This is multiple choice, Andre. If you went to one beach a day in Australia, how many years would it take to visit all of them? If you went to one a day, would it be A, 9 years, B, 19 years, C, 29 years?
I'd have to go with see.
Yeah, it is.
29 years.
We have over 10,000 registered beaches. It'd take you 29
Registered
years.
beaches. So there's unregistered beaches.
Well, I guess so.
What are they like then?
Maybe they're the little nudie rudies.
Oh, the Nudie Rudy beaches.
Yeah, you could visit 4 of those a day. Question 5. Often served as a dessert in Chinese restaurants, what food comes enclosed with a vague prophecy?
Fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You're going to visit a nudie beach. What American fashion designer founded the Polo clothing line? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Wombat.
gave us
The
the
Polo clothing line.
Who gave us the polo shirt?
Sheesh, I'm not into fashion much, but I wear them all the time. So, I'll have to.
Oh, sounds like you don't know.
Andre, we could listen to you hem and haw all
We could
morning.
listen to you puff your cheeks out and not answer.
It's like he's buying a car.
I know.
John's
You've kicked all the tyres and now we're moving on.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I might think it. Oh, come
I
on.
don't know, mate.
Johnson Campbell.
Hello, John.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. Do you know which fashion designer gave us the Polo clothing line?
Yeah, Ralph Lauren.
That's the one.
Which huge pop star has shows last night and Tuesday night at Kudos Bank Arena? Huge pop star. Flew into town on a little private jet. She's only 27 years of age,
Oh no!
which just depresses me.
20.
She's 27, flew into town.
And apparently last night there was a glitch.
Was there a
with the-
glitch?
With the ticketing.
Oh.
The app didn't work for a while. Big queues outside. Queues at Kudos, but all went well. Great show, apparently. Great show.
3 Mile. Eh?
John, let's list them all. Was it Minnie Riperton?
I'd like to have a conversation between John and Andre.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be a hem or sandwich, wouldn't it? With no meat.
Sharon is in Springwood.
Hello, Sharon.
Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Do you know which pop star had huge shows at Kudos Bank Arena last night and Tuesday night?
Yeah, my daughter will kill me if I don't get it right. It's Dua Lipa.
Dua
We
Lipa.
love her.
I love Dua Lipa.
She, of course, did this song with Elton John.
I like that, what is it, Don't Start?
I like that one too. Don't start now.
Don't Start now.
I like that. I like it. In 20 years' time, yes.
Well, you know, we could just play it. Can't we just play it? No one's going to notice.
She's good, isn't she?
I dig that. Would you like to hear that, Sharon?
Love to hear it.
I heard other radio stations, they're playing our stuff, so why can't we play their stuff?
Well, this isn't for me to decide. Take it up with our music
I'm just
director.
saying, you know, I like a fair playing field.
Well, I like Bert Camford. Should I suggest we play
Who's
that?
Bert Camford?
Didn't he do A Whim Away?
Oh,
The Lion
I'm
Sleeps
going to start
Tonight.
hemming and hawing. Oh, yeah. Lucky you don't pick the music. Congratulations, Sharon. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming your way. A $150 Hoyts voucher. Book your comfy recliner seats now at hoyts.com.au. A Miles Grey crystal candle pack. Miles Grey, Australia's favourite crystal-infused candle company. And Jonesy Demand a coach to choose for you to colour in and some stated pencils. Anything you'd like to add, Sharon?
Thank you very much. This is a great way to start my day.
Well done,
Well
Sharon.
done.
Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Wakey, wakey.
Let's rise and shine. It's too early.
Get your ass out of bed.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 2014, Cranberry singer Dolores O'Riordan, that's how you pronounce it, isn't it, O'Riordan?
Dolores O'Riordan.
Was she married to Mr. Right and Arithmetic, O'Riordan Right and Arithmetic? She was arrested following an alleged air rage incident. Maybe someone made fun of her name, on a flight from the United States. She was detained after a stewardess was reportedly attacked in the business section of the plane.
Down to business.
Yeah, no one wants to get whacked in the business section.
No.
In 2019, this is 4 years after Dolores had passed away, the flight attendant, Carmel Coyne, proceeded with a damages claim against the deceased singer's estate.
Oh, come on. She's dead.
She claimed damages against the singer for alleged assault, battery, false imprisonment, and for breach of Miss Coyne's right to privacy and to earn a living. So maybe she was so traumatised she couldn't work anymore. So maybe that's why that happened.
Oh, fair
it's still
enough
in the
then.
courts. It's still in the courts. And this case has been said to linger. Linger.
I saw what you did there.
Thank you.
Jam Nation.
That's Dolores O'Riordan, Right and Arithmetic. I'm going to keep going with it until you appreciate it.
You just sounded like you were doing community radio. Then.
Did I?
That's how they back announce the songs. And that was, it's a nice song by...
Yeah, but I made a joke about the surname. I've heard to your community radio. There was no jokes to be had. You said, Bob Marley died of cancer. But had all the ganja. What a way to go.
Because when you do community radio by yourself, you're just starting out and you're just so scared of talking. You just
Rightly so.
That was a song and it was recorded on the Parlophone label and it goes for 3 minutes 40.
It's like at school doing an essay and you haven't read it correctly, so you just write about the font.
You do, they're great. And it was published by Penguin.
I've read one page.
Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Partly cloudy, 23 degrees in the city, 26 in the west. Right now it's 15 degrees. It's 17 to 7. I'm so happy for you to reveal this.
Well, I tell you what, this segment may be a little triggering for some because it's about your alarm, your iPhone alarm. We're about to play some. You may hear your own alarm and freak out. Be prepared. Research has shown that our choice of alarm influences our sleep inertia, the feeling of grogginess, disorientation and tiredness immediately after waking up. So they have analysed, music analysts have revealed the best and worst iPhone alarms to wake up for. Some of them make you happy and some of them don't.
Right.
Do you want to hear what they are?
Sure.
Let's hear the best ones. Here's the top few best ones.
Top few best ones.
Yeah, I can't be more specific
You put
than
some
that.
research into this, haven't you?
Sencha Mad. Sencha is the best choice, apparently, because it's a defined tune being played in the key of C, having a mid-range speed of 110 beats per minute.
Right.
There's something about that is far more soothing than the other alarms.
What if you
That's
don't
the
have an
best one.
iPhone? What if you haven't drunk the Kool-Aid and you've got like an Android phone? Do these have the same?
Brendan, I don't know. I'm just reading information. Okay. Here is the second one that's supposed to be nice for you. This is also a dominant frequency in the key of C, 108 beats per minute. This is By the Seaside. Is this yours?
I know this one.
I know this one. I think that's Harley's one.
I like this one. Harley's just sprung up out of bed.
Yeah. What?
Ready for action, sir. I like it.
This one is 500, the dominant frequency is 500, key of C, a good rate, 114. It's called Uplift. Oh, I like it. Oh.
I like that.
I like it.
Okay.
Number 4 on the good list is Constellation. Here it is. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I don't like that. It's too clangy.
Yeah, that's irritating.
Well, they're the best ones.
Yep.
Let's get to the worst ones. Right. These are the ones that apparently give you sleep inertia. This one is Signal.
Oh, no.
Sounds like you're working in a submarine. Chimes. Oh, yuck. Who'd pick that? No.
That's my timer. When I'm cooking something, that's what comes up for timer. Oh.
Doesn't make you want to go to a Chinese restaurant? That's what your family says. Hey, Dad, the meal's ready. We're off. This one is Beacon.
I know that one.
It's aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
And apparently the worst one that has no tonal centre at all is Radar.
Oh, yeah. You hear that one a lot.
That's get out of bed.
I think that's the default one. What's your alarm? What do you have? You've always
Well, they all sounded vaguely familiar to me. I can't remember. How do I find out? So I go to my alarm.
Right.
And here it is. Sound.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the worst one. That's Radar. Will you remind me to get up?
When are you going to wake up?
I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to another. What have you got?
Mine, because I usually wake up a minute before my alarm goes off, but I've got this one. I like this one.
That's the opposite of soothing. What's that?
That's The Difference by the Wallflowers. You know Jacob Dylan? Bob Dylan's son.
Is this your alarm?
Yeah, I don't hear it enough.
Can you stop it for a minute?
Oh, it rocks.
So we can talk?
Oh, great song.
Stop.
I can't stop it.
Yes, you can. You know how. You know very well. Give it to me. I'll stop it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
There you go.
So every morning you hear that.
No, because I wake up 1 minute before.
And turn it off.
Yeah,
You never hear that then?
That's when my bladder kicks in.
Right. And you run.
And if I do hear that, I know I'm in trouble.
Well, the thing is also, you know that if you want to actually get out of bed really quickly, just on your alarm have the sound of your dog about to throw up. There's nothing that gets you out of bed faster. Stop you listening to a word I say.
Do you like that song?
Not on an alarm.
Wait to the hook.
Does Helen ever hear that? If your alarm ever goes off, what does she say?
So I was rocking out.
Oh, I'm asking you questions, Brendan.
I can't stop it.
Oh. Does Helen, she'd have to hear that too if that ever goes off.
No, it never goes off.
Never.
No.
Every day you wake up a minute before.
Nothing goes off in our bedroom.
Okay.
It's 13.
But is it as irritating as that?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, we spoke on the show to Trevor Long yesterday, tech expert, about the implications of what the Medibank scam means. And no banking information has been released, but your medical information has been released. And Todd Woodbridge came out yesterday and said he thought something was sus because he's been fielding call after call from an unknown number on Tuesday. He obviously put all this together, that this is what had happened, that the hackers, well, he was asked from this number. He didn't answer his phone to this unknown number. Then they started to text him, asking him to pay outstanding medical bills. They knew the hospital he'd been in. They knew he'd had a hospital stay and said, you have some outstanding bills. Give us a call to pay up. I had this scenario recently when I had a colonoscopy and I got asked to pay a certain bill on the day. I can't remember which bits I've paid and which I haven't. Some you pay up front, some you pay afterwards. So I had to phone up to verify all of that. I would have been scammed like this, I'm sure, thinking, oh, sorry, everyone, I forgot to pay that bit.
It's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, so the message said he had bills to pay. They knew the hospital he'd been in. They knew the procedure he'd had. This is a very obvious example of how this stuff can bite you on the bum. That wasn't the procedure he was having, by the way.
The old bite on the bum.
Be prepared for this kind of scam.
And what it means is the companies that deal in text form. So I had a text from Lavity Pathology saying that I owed the money for some pathology. And I went, no, I'm not paying that. So it went on for ages. They kept sending them once a month. And I go, and then it was actually pathology. You know what it was for?
Blood test or something?
A blood test.
Yeah.
Because someone suggested we drink each other's blood.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
And we had to have blood tests.
Yeah, we had to have blood, and so I had to pay for the pathology for that. But what I'm saying to these companies, if you're going to deal with your clients online, through texts and stuff, you'll be prepared that you're not going to get paid, because the only way the scammers get the money is if you come to the party and pay them. So don't pay a ransom. Don't pay anything on the phone. If the Commonwealth Bank sends you a text, you can presume that everything is a scam.
But what if Lavity then they have all these outstanding bills from people? How do they get paid?
Well, they're just going to have to work that out. That's their problem.
But they were saying,
it's every man for himself.
They were saying on the news last night that this kind of information being leaked has implications for marriages, for jobs, all kinds of stuff, for your private medical information. So, for example, you're an employer and you have to choose between 3 people to hire for a job. If you get information that one of those people is having ongoing cancer treatment, this is just an example, and you think, oh, they're going to need time off work, they're going to blah, 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 they may not be well. Knowing that information that someone has tried with absolute their right to keep private, you just wonder how this stuff's going to be used. As Trevor said on our show yesterday, let's all just agree to be kind to each other, because we're all in the same boat, our private information getting out there.
Jam Nation.
There's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, $10,000 with the $10,000 question. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. It's dead easy.
Well, you said that actually we just tested you. You got them all right.
You sound a little bit doubtful, Miss.
A little bit surprised.
Doubt pants. I, by and large, do pretty well in
You
this
do. Actually,
test.
you do have a very good general knowledge brain.
We wouldn't do anything on you that we haven't done on ourselves.
We practice on ourselves first. Yes, we have 10 questions. The person who answers question 10 correctly will get $10,000.
Elaine of Sandy Point, I reckon you can do this.
Okay, Elaine, hello.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Jonesy.
Hello. Now, you know how this goes. 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you hesitate or you're wrong, you're out. Someone takes your place. We keep going until we hit 60 seconds. And if someone gets question 10 correctly, they get $10,000. You ready to start, Elaine?
Let's go.
Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Question 1. Which character in Sesame Street is addicted to cookies?
Cookie Monster.
Question 2. Where in Sydney do you find a Core Stadium?
Tony Homebush.
Question 3. What's the main ingredient in sake?
Right.
Question 4. Cleopatra was an ancient queen from which country?
Egypt.
Question 5. Which band sang about Eggman and a walrus?
Beatles.
Question 6. Simone Biles is best known for which sport?
Netball.
Kelly's in Epping.
Simone Biles is best known for which sport?
Basketball.
Paul's in Kingsford.
Simone Biles is best known for which sport?
Running.
Elizabeth's in Kellyville.
Simone Biles is best known for which sport?
Tennis.
Jeff's in George's Hall.
Simone Biles is best known for which sport?
Gymnastics.
Question 7. Which former president is the most followed person on Twitter?
Bill Clinton.
Helen's in Hartley.
Which former president is the most followed on Twitter? Yeah. It was
Helen?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Oh.
Whoa.
Simone Biles seemed to catch everyone up.
Yeah.
She is an American athlete who is the best in her field,
And she had
world
the
famous.
tantrum.
Well, no, she never tantrum. She had mental health issues,
Yeah.
so she kind of.
Well, everyone said that she had a tantrum.
That's right. And she said later, mental health issues, and kind of withdrew from some of her events. So she was big news. That wasn't a quirky question we chucked in there.
Well, I'm not being a big braggy pants, but I got that one.
Yeah, you did.
Jam Nation.
I saw something yesterday that I put on my Insta. It's a story from a couple of years ago of the guy. He's a sheriff. He's dressed like a sheriff. You've seen it, Brendan. And he's holding a cat called Pinky. And Pinky is Cat of the Week at their rescue centre. And from the minute the video starts, there's a very strange inevitability as to how it's going to go.
Hi, this is Pinky. He's a male cat, domestic short hair. He's available for adoption. He's Pet of the Week, Placer County Animal Shelter. He's a very loving cat.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Pinky. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
We got a wildcat on our hands.
You got him back?
The cat.
That's what happens when you put a cat on a lead.
The cat's on a lead and the cat starts flipping like a fish on the end of a fishing line. Then it wraps around his leg and it sticks his teeth into his leg. Can we hear it one more time?
I just love it.
Picture him being
Hi,
bitten
this is Pinky.
near the nether
He's a
regions.
male cat, domestic short hair. He's available for adoption. He's Pet of the Week, Placer County Animal Shelter. He's a very loving cat.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Pinky. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
We got a wildcat on our hands.
You got him back?
Climbs
And
up
he ends
his
up-
leg.
climbs up his
and
leg.
bites him on the back of his thigh.
Yeah, and
he's got
twice.
those-
And he
that-
just goes, son of a
And that
bitch.
guy is everything. You're just hoping, you're rooting for the cat because he looks like he's got his slick back hair.
Yeah.
He's got his marine tattoo.
Yeah.
He's got his shirt. He's like one of those guys.
A lot of people in responding to that thing that I put on Insta yesterday said, I'm rooting for Pinky.
Yeah, well, he looks like a PE teacher from the 80s.
Yeah. Well,
One
lucky
of
he
those-
wasn't wearing shorts.
Those bastard PE teachers.
Up there
from
like
the
a
80s.
ferret. But we look for any excuse we have to talk about my cat, the a-hole.
Yeah.
People love cats. People have cats for years and years, but their cats will still be an a-hole.
It's true.
My cat, the a-hole, what have you got for us?
Tribal Drum will beat for this, no doubt.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. The Tribal Drum is beating, and it's always a favourite. My cat, the a-hole.
We got a wildcat on our hands.
We're all rooting for the cat in that one.
If I feel a little bit down, I watch that, I reckon, about 50 or 60 times.
Yeah, it's
just
very
the way
satisfying.
it starts, and the guy's so know-all and
Yeah,
all right.
and he's got a cat on a lead. It flips around like a fish on a fishing rod.
He's
A
trying to
cat's
hang
not
on to
going
it.
to do it. Try and stuff it in a box. Finally, it wraps around his leg and chomps him. We've got Michael. Hello, Michael.
Morning, Jodie. Morning, Anna.
Hi, Michael. Is your cat an a-hole?
Oh, yeah, of the worst order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, during the day, just, it always sleeps all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you seem to want to go to bed, you go to bed, turn the lights off, it suddenly gets the zoomies, and it's running around the house and chasing things and knocking things over, and while you're trying to go to sleep. And then, during the day, you come home sort of thing, you put things on the coffee table or on the table, pens and whatever you have, keys and stuff, and he'll jump up there and he'll lay down and he'll look at you and he'll just flick them off one at a time. And he's looking at you, and then as soon as you sort of move on, he'll flick another one off and just watch you. You turd.
Wow. Do you love him despite it, or is he someone else in the house's cat?
It's actually my daughter finally convinced me to get a cat.
Yeah.
And it's her cat.
It's always the girl, isn't
But
it?
I can just picture the cat looking you in the eye and just flicking your things off the
Yep.
table.
And we got the cat because I thought it'd be an easier way for not getting a dog.
Yeah.
And so we had 2 cats, and they've recently passed away. Not just because of old age, not anything that I'd done.
They didn't flick your pens off the table.
Bob
God
Rufus'
forbid.
cat, you know what he used to do to get us to feed him? He'd scratch the lounge. And it used to drive me crazy because I go feed someone, and no one, the reason we don't have pets in the house because no one would look after the animals. It'd come down to me. And I said, you guys want cats, you want dogs. You talk the big game, but when it comes to it, the poor
They want
cat,
big game.
no one's cleaning up after them.
Yeah.
No one's doing the work. So the cat would scratch at the lounge and I'd yell, I'd say, Dom, feed the cat. You've got one job, feed the cat. So that would be the signal. It's a chain of... Do you see what was happening there?
The cat's got you wrapped around its little finger.
Exactly.
Jody, hello.
Hi there. How
Hello.
are you?
Very well. Tell us about your cat, the a-hole.
It was my niece's cat. We used to call it a Bengal tiger. It would bite people. One day it chased me down the backyard. I slid the screen door shut and it landed up on the screen and basically had me locked inside and I had to go to work. So I'd have to ring her up and say, no, the cat's got me locked in the patio. It bit my auntie on the leg. It went to the vet once and they had on the vet on the cage, you know, this cat is vicious, and they used to wear gloves, and then she walks in to get the cat to take it home, opens the door, picks it up, puts it over her shoulder, pats it and everything. They were gobsmacked because it just used to attack everyone.
Right, so it's one of those cats that she loves and it's nice to her, but is evil to everybody else.
Anything to the cat, anything you could imagine, but no one else could.
Yeah. Imagine being locked in. I couldn't come to work today. The cat locked me in. I was frightened.
It's hardly Cujo. It's a cat. But still, they can do some damage.
Absolutely they can. We're going to take more of your calls. My cat, the a-hole.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Top of the morning. What's on the menu today, good sir?
Some sort of shenanigans.
You posted something on your Instagram and I just love it.
It's this guy it's a couple of years old now. He works at an animal shelter and he says, you know, he's got an animal that this is this week's highlight animal, looking for a home, an adorable pet.
And he's one of those guys.
Yeah, and he's holding one of those cats and he's got it on a lead and the cat just flips around, runs out of his arms, flips around on the end of the lead like a fish on the end of a fishing line. They try and catch it in a cardboard box. It runs around his legs and bites him on the upper thigh. And it sounds a bit like this.
Hi, this is Pinky. He's a male cat, domestic short hair. He's available for adoption. He's pet of the week, Placer County Animal Shelter. He's a very loving cat.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Pinky. Whoa.
We got a wildcat on our hands.
You got him back?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so it leads us to my cat, the a-hole.
Chris has joined us.
Hello, Chris. Tell us about your cat.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Very
Good,
well.
thanks.
So my partner and I got a cute little cat about 6 months ago, and she's been living with us. Lovely cat. She's great in every aspect, except she's got this really annoying habit of wanting to always be on the dining table. So we've tried to spray her, train her to get off and this and that, and she seemed to be doing okay, so she gained our trust for a little bit. And then one day we're off doing our own thing, and we hear this huge sort of smack on the floor, and we're like, oh no, she's done something. So we walked up to the dining table, and on the floor is this puzzle my girlfriend had been working on for the last sort of few weeks, and it's just all over the floor. It was honestly about 80% done, and it's just all over the floor. We tried to sort of put paper under it to scoop it up and keep it in place, but so needless to say, the cat spent a few hours in the room and got a good yelling at. But
Wow.
So the cat ruined the puzzle.
Wow, pushed it off the table. They are a-holes, aren't they?
Right.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Chris.
Oh.
Sophie's with us.
Hello, Sophie.
Good morning. So I was living interstate with my cat and moving to Sydney. About a month before I moved, my cat went missing, and I thought, oh, well, she was old, whatever.
Fair enough.
And about a month after I'd landed in Sydney, I got a call from the RSPCA saying, hey, we've found your cat. Whereabouts do you live? We'll drop her off. And I was like, well, I'm actually in Sydney now. And so they sent her as unattended baggage on the next flight, and I just picked her up from, like, the carousel at Sydney Airport. And that was 8 weeks after she'd gone missing.
So she was just like a piece of luggage going around. Was she cranky with you because you'd said, oh, yeah, whatever, when you'd moved?
Well, yeah, because we had a good chat, and I was like, well, where have you been for the last month? We were supposed to move together, and I never really got the answers out of her. But poor old Daria actually died last year. She died on Good Friday, and my son was learning about the true meaning of Easter at the time, and he was awfully concerned because he thought she was going to come back on Monday.
Oh,
right,
they keep the cat that just keeps coming back.
The cat is the new Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said when you saw it at the airport. Got the bill.
Yeah, did you have to pay?
No, I didn't have to pay. The RSPCA paid for it.
Oh, really?
How good is that?
They obviously wanted to get rid of it as well. Thank you, Sophie.
So many questions, so little time.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy Amanda answer the pub test today. Winning $1 billion with Lotto. Does it pass the pub test?
I'd be interested
Who would say
to know.
otherwise?
Well, I don't know. I'd be interested to know what you think, because when you think, wow, imagine winning $1 billion, I think that would be the beginning of the end of your life. I think it's a hiding to nowhere. To win millions, great. To win $1 billion, every single person you've ever met would expect you to pay off their mortgage. Every time you go anywhere, you'd be expected to be the money bags. How would you have any sense of drive? How would you decide, oh, I want to buy that shirt. Oh, no, I better not. Everything that means something, it would take all the meaning from your life. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I sound like a lunatic talking like this. Your wife once won the lottery years ago, didn't she?
A scratchy.
A scratchy. And how did that go?
Well, it did. It caused a bit of problems because it was a gift.
See, that's another thing.
That's
what
the
if
thing.
someone normally went, this is a solo winner. What if someone normally went into a consortium with them? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
And they didn't this time. And they think, well, normally I do, so you should owe me.
Yeah.
It's so complicated.
The greed is an interesting thing. And it wasn't bad, but there was a lot of like, oh, hang on a minute, well, why aren't I getting some of this? And I got to admit, we were only boyfriend and girlfriend back then.
And you said, why don't I get some of it?
And I thought, well, I'll get a piece of this action. And it's $25,000. Which is still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But this was 1988.
Yeah, massive.
$25,000 back then was a huge amount of money.
And did you get a piece of the pie?
I got no pie. Actually, I think part of it was our first home deposit. So, yeah, I guess in a way, yes.
Of course,
I did get some
absolutely.
pie. I had to marry her, though. Had to make an honest woman of her.
It was interesting with this. You could get they've offered $1 billion in one hit. And this is what's interesting too. They have to, the identity of the ticket holder isn't known yet, but it will be publicised eventually. As part of the rules, the winner's full name will be disclosed.
I think I'd adjust. I'd adjust easy, and you'd find me to be a fair and approachable billionaire.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be one of those reclusive billionaires.
You'd be in the face. You'd have gold teeth.
I get gold teeth, and I'd be shoving money in people's pockets. There you go, kid. Go and get yourself a haircut.
And the one person you didn't shove the money in, they'd be at your door. Where's my pocket shoving money?
Well,
you can either get it in one big hit, or you can get it in instalments over 30 instalments over 30 years, which I've tried to do the maths. I think it's probably around 66 million. In 30 instalments. Even that's massive. See, it's a hiding to nothing.
I'd get it all now.
It sounds like a dream. I don't know if it would be. What do you think? Winning $1 billion with Lotto, does it pass the pub test?
Yes, it does. Who would
Millions
say no?
great, $1 billion hard.
I don't know why we're doing this. Who would say no? That's nuts.
Well, I think it might be hard for some.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Our next guest is one of Australia's funniest comedians, and she's one of our favourite people. In 2020, she released Overwhelmed and Dying, a podcast. That's an unusual title for a comedian. Well, now she's back with the sequel, Overwhelmed and Living, which sounds more promising. Judith Lucy, hello.
Hello. Delightful to be here. And, you know what? I want Overwhelmed and Living to sound optimistic, and yet it's about climate change. And so I know already people are going, that's going to be hilarious.
But if I know you've made it funny.
Well, I've certainly tried to do that, Amanda. I talk a lot about my own idiocy when it comes to climate change, and then I go off and I do things like, try and live in a tiny house with my new partner, which was quite confronting. I don't know if you've spent much time in a tiny house.
I can't do it. The thought of it, I'm a hoarder. I couldn't do it.
Well, you have to make yourself the size of a weevil, obviously, which makes the whole thing very difficult. But we'd never gone away together. And so I'm sort of trying to dress it up as this is going to be quite romantic, while at the same time thinking we're going to be living in something the size of a coffin and it involves a drop toilet. But, you know, somehow, actually, I want to say we made it work, but did we? In fact, I was meant to stay there for 3 nights. And after 2, I said, we've got to go home because, frankly, he snored me out.
And
yeah.
Wow, a new relationship in a tiny house.
Yeah.
But we're still together.
Oh,
But
good.
look, it's. I mean, of course, because as we all know, I exploit every single part of my private life. So there's a fair bit of that in the show. But we also interview a lot of amazing people, and you know what? It's kind of an entertaining take and gives you lots of advice about stuff you can do as an individual and in your area. And if you want to look, I went on an Extinction Rebellion protest. I got out there.
Right.
Who are those people?
Extinction Rebellion.
Yes, which ones are they?
The rebellion against extinction.
But I mean, which are they, nutbags or good people?
Well, I'm going to say to you that there are nutbags and good people wherever you turn.
Yeah.
But which ones in particular are these? I've heard the name, and I
they're-
think I've seen the
they're
protest.
climate change activists.
Activists against
they are.
the activists for climate change.
Yeah, no, there's not activists against climate
but these
change.
aren't the people who are against vaccines and stuff,
Yeah.
are they?
No, good. Would I go and do an anti-vax?
Well, that's what I was
thing,
wondering,
Amanda?
whether you'd gone into an enemy
California?
camp.
Heaven's sakes. No, they just, they do all sorts of different kinds of protesting. And the protesting I went on was, they're called the Civils of Disobedience. And we dressed up in these amazing costumes and we hung outside the NGV in Melbourne and we did a lot of sort of slow Tai Chi movements while wearing signs that said, stop native logging,
Right.
native forest logging. Yeah, anyway, look, it was fascinating. And a lot of people looked at me like I was completely out of my mind. But you know what? The crazy thing was at the end of it, I felt better.
That's what it is. There's a world view about it, but you can only, there's more things you can do, but starting with your own life, it's like people who go to the football and call out, "Go Bombers," about that loud. And it doesn't matter. That's how you're expressing yourself and you're taking part in a bigger story.
Well, I think the takeaway is if you're feeling freaked out about climate change, just do something, because action is a great way of dealing with anxiety. So we kind of deal with everything. Like I've got Simon Toohey, who is a fantastic MasterChef grand finalist. He comes to my place and, cooks some great vegetarian food. I go and plant some shrubs in my local Bay Area to do a bit of revegetating. It's all happening. There's something for everyone. And of course, on a much more personal level, during lockdown, from the neck down, I let all my body hair go. And, it was a jungle, Amanda. It was like the Amazon rainforest. So I was actually storing carbon. I was doing my bit for the environment right there. It was actually terrifying. Honestly, if you'd seen my armpits, I tell you what, if I'd stuck a beanie and a couple of googly eyes down there, you would have thought I was holding a couple of bearded hipsters hostage. But anyway, it was a trying time.
So with your new romantic partner, though, is he into this?
Into what? Body hair? You
into-
bet he is. He's a gorilla. I'm actually going out with a... No, look, you know what? I'm not going to talk about him.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I think what Jonesy wants to know is, does he mind that you have body hair?
Does he mind that you're hairy?
Of course he doesn't, because he's 59.
And he's in love with you. And he's in love with you.
And I feel like Gen X, we were a hairier generation.
Sure,
definitely. I mean, I've never understood. Look, I'm just going to say that I asked a young woman only the other day, I said, of course she gets rid of it all downstairs. And I said, but why do you get rid of it all? And she said, because it gets in the way. And look, I don't know about you, but I've never been in the middle of having sex and had to yell out or heard them yell out. I just can't get through.
No. Look at the history of evolution. Everyone's always got through.
Was she running a lathe down there?
I don't know. So I've I've always, you know what, in an ideal world, I would like my downstairs to be a bit like a Stevie Nicks clip, you know, just a lot of mood lighting and shawls. I'm all for a bit of mystery down there.
Don't light the candles.
No
for
candles.
God's
No
sake.
candles. Flammable. Well, Judith, it's always great to talk to you. Judith Lucy, Overwhelmed and Living, the podcast. Download now on your favourite podcast app. And I just like the idea of you being a weevil living in an Uncle Toby's box. That's such a simple life.
It could be the way my career is heading, Jonesy. That could be me sooner rather than later. I could just be a weevil living in a box. That's the takeaway from this interview, everyone. I'm a weevil living in a box.
And the title of your new show, I'm sure.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Lovely to see you.
I'll take my hairy body and get out of here.
I can hear it rustling from here.
Jam Nation. We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy Amanda Arms for the pub test. Winning $1 billion with Lotto. Does it pass the pub test?
This sounds like a strange thing to discuss. Who doesn't want to win Lotto? But a single winning ticket in California's $2 billion Powerball has made us discuss this. One winner got all the numbers and this Powerball number, and it was a 1 in 292 million chance. And this one person, we don't know who they are, but they will have to be disclosed because that's part of the rules. The name and location of the business that sold the ticket and the name of the person who won it. The name of the person who sold it, they get $1 million too.
Really?
Amazing, isn't it? And in a way, winning $1 million, and I know I sound crazy saying this, might be easier than winning $1 billion. $1 billion would ruin your life.
I'm ready for it. I could live a billionaire
Every
lifestyle.
single I would expect you to pay off my mortgage.
I would.
Every single
I would
person
do
you
it.
work with here would expect you to pay
I
off.
would pay it off if I had to.
Where would you draw the line of all the people that would come to you asking for something? And
Okay.
it'd take
This
your...
is how it would go.
Okay.
I'd pay off your mortgage.
Yeah.
I'd pay off everyone here's mortgage.
Ryan's? He doesn't have one. Would you buy him a house?
I'm not going to buy him a house. You've got to work hard like I did.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Work hard and win a lottery ticket like you did.
That's what I do.
Also, your own sense of purpose. You get
I'd
up
give
in the
money to
morning.
charity?
Yeah, would you? No, you wouldn't.
Of course I would.
You earn a good wage now and you don't give money
I
to charity.
give plenty of money to charity.
But how would you feel? There's stuff if you could buy any bike in the world, it takes the pleasure out of the discussion and the research and the, all that
I'd have
stuff.
a bike dispenser.
Yeah.
I just park them all around. I
Like a
wouldn't
Pez
care.
dispenser of bikes.
Yeah, I just leave them all around Sydney, just whatever.
I think it would take...
With the keys in them, take it.
I think it would take the pleasure out of life.
I'd be like in Brewster's Millions.
What about Brewster's Billions? That's why no one makes that movie, because no one wants it. Winning $1 billion with Lotto, does this pass the pub test?
I think it does pass the pub test if you're really smart about it. So, for instance, you keep a little bit for your family and friends, then you let everyone know that the rest is going into trust for charitable purposes. That gives you the purpose that you're missing in life because you're focused on generating a return for the rest for charitable purposes. And everyone knows that there's only a little bit there that's for you and your family. So it does pass the pub test for me.
Winning $1 million does pass the pub test. $1 billion, that would be hard to swallow. I know that here in Australia, if you were the winner, you would lose 30% of it straight away in federal US taxes. So I think I could still cope with that, but $1 million to $1 billion, wow. I think I'd take the $1 million. Thank you very much.
Mate, Lotto, if you're lucky enough to win it, up your luck. But I don't think it's right if you don't share it around, that's for sure. That much money, How about charities, mate? That amount of money, mate, you just hand it out everywhere.
What?
I like that first call.
I didn't understand a word
says,
that last
you
one
tell
said.
everyone,
I
this
get a
is the
decent
amount
phone
I'm
provider.
keeping for my family, and the rest is going to charity foundation, so you have a sense of purpose. I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm going to buy a
I'd
ticket
go
next
straight
time.
down to the casino and put it all on black.
That's your charity,
Come
isn't
on,
it?
let's bring it in. But you don't get taxed, by the way, in Australia with Lotto, do you?
You do. I think you do.
No, I don't think you do.
With this LA one, they've said here... The
US you do, I think.
Well, but in California, it says, while the IRS will take 24% for federal tax withholding,
Yeah.
the state of California does not tax lottery winnings. So I don't know what that means.
In Australia, you don't pay tax on a Lotto win, though. But if you buy a ticket for overseas, you might have to pay tax.
Right.
I'll think about that because in my mind, I'm already a billionaire.
In your mind,
In
you've
my
won
mind.
it. You've won it.
Won it.
Nation
podcast.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad taco, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Last week with TikTok Tucker, we made a new snack. It was manchego cheese drizzled with honey and coffee, just instant coffee granules, and it was delicious.
Yum.
Well, we are coming into the silly season, and we have an office lunch on Friday, Brendan. So preemptively,
Where are we going?
no, I'm not going to say where we're going
Why not?
because you might go. When I say we, I don't mean you.
Right, okay.
But I'm going
I
to.
see.
No, we're going to a place, and it's
We're
going to
going
be
to
great.
a place. Oh, great.
You're going to love
It's
it.
not Karen's, is it?
No, it's not. You can get abuse wherever you go. I'll help you. We are going to make today a hangover drink. It's known as the Indian hangover drink, but a whole lot of other cultures and people say, well, we have a version of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is from a TikTok user called Desi Girl Eats. This has gone viral. She says this is the perfect remedy for for any alcohol-induced discomfort, i.e. a hangover. It's supposed to rejuvenate you after a long night of drinking and partying. So our ingredients are soda water.
Yep.
Coconut water, which you call foot soak.
Yep.
Lime, warm lime, so you can squeeze them easily, and black salt.
Black salt.
Black salt. So, are you ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
The first thing's opening this. There you go.
Effervescence.
Yeah.
And you've gone the brand name as well, not the black and gold option.
What happens here? We put 3/4 of a glass. I'll make one for you and one for me, although I didn't drink last night, so this probably will help you.
What are you saying?
You told me you had 4 beers and one fell overboard from a boat. You privileged polluter. All right, so anyway, here we... You don't need to go to Karen's. You get this for free. So here we go. We fill it the glass 3/4 full with what's that? Soda water.
Soda water.
We top it up.
Oh, with coconut water.
With coconut water.
It's
Now,
terrible stuff.
I'll tell you what's supposed to be good in this is that the soda water aids in digestion, helps keep you hydrated.
Okay, great.
As does the coconut water is good for hydration.
Sure.
The limes, I've heated these up in the microwave.
And you heat them up because
it's easier to squeeze them, you get more juice out.
That.
Yeah, just heat them up in the microwave.
Did you just learn that? Or
I did. I just learnt that when I followed this very recipe.
Yeah.
So half a lime in yours, half a lime in mine. That
So
squeezes
far, so
a lot of
good.
juice. And the next bit then is a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, let's see, of
black
this
salt.
black salt. And what the black salt does, it soothes the muscle spasms and enhances your heart health.
Well, it's fizzing up. It's
It
like
is
an Eno.
fizzing. Look at that. Maybe it is like an Eno. So many childhood memories of my parents just popping Enos constantly. They must have had constant indigestion.
You just put it in a glass, Eno.
And little black tablets that you'd suck on your tongue.
What were they?
Always looked like lollies and never were. It was Eno.
I think your parents were on LSD.
No.
There's no black tablets. I don't remember that. I just remember Eno in the little glass jar.
Brendan,
It'd fix all the ailments.
here's yours Indian hangover drink. Have
Indian
a sip
hangover.
and see what you think. Looks like liquid licorice.
Hey. Oh, yay.
Your face just became all rubbery.
Well, you know what? If I had a hangover...
Let me have a sip.
Yeah, it's...
It is like...
It's effervescent.
It is exactly like Eno or one of those stomach settling drinks.
Yeah, it's like an Eno.
Yeah.
So begs the question, why not just get Eno?
Because this is probably better for you. And you've got soda water, you've got coconut water, lime juice, and black salt.
Why would Eno not be better for you? Eno's great.
Well, if you've got these ingredients at home, if you don't have an Eno.
Who has black salt?
Well, in India, this is an Indian hangover drink. They don't go to the shop to get an Eno. I saw it on TikTok and everyone said it was good. Get it in India.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad taco, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
If that was thicker, it would taste like a little bit like the stuff you have to drink before you have a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
And let's see if it has a similar result, shall we?
Stick around for that.
Jam Nation.
I must say your Indian hangover drink was not as bad as your homemade Coca-Cola.
That was balsamic vinegar and soda water, I think, wasn't it? Flavoured soda water. This is, well, we'll see. You probably were having lunch tomorrow. You might need this on Saturday. Soda water, coconut water, fresh lime juice, black salt. That was the thing, wasn't it? The hydrolytes it tastes like. It's probably based on the same principles. Do you remember Salvital? I used to hate it. It tastes like fluoride the dentist puts on your teeth.
Right.
That reminds me of this, a fizzy version of that.
much stuff
Salvital was all for, my parents' guts must have been in constant disarray. Salvital, Eno, laxatives. That's all the stuff they gave me.
Remember the Ford pills?
Oh, well, no, they were diet pills, Ford pills.
Ford pills.
Yeah, and the rumour went round that they had small tapeworms in it.
Yeah, I heard
so
that.
people would diet. So it would, and at the same time, children in the third world were actually dying because of tapeworms, but they were manufactured. I don't know if it's an urban myth or not.
There's a lot of people picking their bums
were
in
you
the 80s.
given lots of laxatives as a kid? I was constantly given those little blocks of chocolate.
What does that say about you?
Oh, it said my mother was bottom obsessed.
And you're not? I look forward to next week's TikTok Tucker.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I remember where I was 35 years ago when the Choir Boys' Run to Paradise was released, and I was ready.
Where were you?
I was on Parthenia Street in Carringbar.
Well, you said you remembered.
I did. Well, why are you questioning me?
No, well, you said I remember, and I've questioned
I remember
you.
I was on Parthenia Street in Carringbar.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing denim, as of the time.
Yeah.
I had a denim cut-off, a denim jacket.
Yeah, and a mullet, I'm sure.
No, I did not have a mullet back then. I had the beginnings of a mullet, but I remember I was in my father's car.
And you thought, I'm going to go and buy that cassette.
And I was...
Or the cassingle. Did you get
I heard it on the radio. I heard Rob Duckworth on the radio say, here's a new song by a band called the Choir Boys.
Well, to celebrate 35 years, we are throwing a big beach party with Paradise Jam. Who would like to come along? I've got an inkling that it's Anne from St Clair. Hello, Anne.
Good morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hello, it's you. You're going to be joining us?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Where were you, Anne?
Oh, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Probably just started work.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me what Jonesy was wearing? He seems to remember it very clearly.
Well, look, black T-shirt.
You were in
I did have a black T-shirt under my denim cut-off sleeve jacket.
Oh. The precursor to the, what do you call the gilet? Was it the bogan gilet?
It was the denim cut-off, and I can't wear a denim jacket with denim jeans. It just doesn't work.
Well, no one can.
Oh, no, people can. People can.
Yeah, if you're Dottie Sutherland and Shakin' Stevens, maybe. We are thrilled that you are going to be joining us.
Yes, Anne.
We're going to be in this fabulous place in Avalon. We've got food, we've got drinks, and a fabulous performance, we hope, by the Choir Boys.
BYOD.
What's that?
Bring your own denim. Thanks, Anne. Thanks to Tyre Power.
We're not going to make people dress like they did 35 years ago.
That'd be great. We should do dress up. That's fun.
Then how will we tell who is and who isn't? It could lead to some insults.
And Amanda goes, great outfit. I'm not wearing an outfit. Yeah, could start troubles. Thanks to Tyre Power, 100% Australian-owned and operated since 1977. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Jam Nation.
I've got an early ghoulie for you.
Have you really?
Well, I was reading an article about this in The Guardian, and they're saying that a whole lot of Australians, millions of Australians, are sleep deprived because of what's known as the devil bird. The
devil
coal.
bird. Not the dirty bird.
Koel, the coal.
What's the coal?
The coal is this bird that migrates around this time of year from New Guinea, but they're saying that it's been here longer because of the floods, because of the weather patterns.
It's trapped.
So, it's just staying here longer.
Was it flying on Qantas?
Well, because it's the males that make the noise, and they're saying that maybe the females haven't arrived yet because of all the changing in the pattern. So the guys are bleating, saying, where the hell are you? And this is the sound of the coal.
I know that bird.
But, yep. That's what he's saying. That apparently is a Reddit thread dedicated to the coal's midnight calls, keeping people awake. So, yes, this is the bird that arrives from late September to early October when the male is singing his advertising call all day and night to attract a female. But the bird's calls have continued later into the year because of the climactic conditions. So we're hearing more and more of it. I don't mind the sound. Can we hear again? Trying to attract the females.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's restful compared to a cockatoo.
Oh.
Cockatoo.
Cockatoos look amazing. But the minute they open their mouths,
Yeah, they're so
they're like
loud.
those girls on those dating shows.
That's true.
Then they rip up your wiring, those girls, don't they? Rip the wood on your house to shreds.
They do. I don't want those girls tearing at me wood.
No, and then they plop all over your deck.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
We have a big prize for our Ghoulie of the Year. $20,000 cash and a year's supply of chocolate from Darryl Lee. It's not too late to get in with your Ghoulies. 906-17984.
What have we got?
My Ghoulie is surveys. I really hate whenever you've gone to a shop or a business, they send you a survey about their customer service. I just want to do what I need to do and not have to waste time doing a survey after.
And that's why you're getting
It's
scammed.
so true.
This is
Well,
why you're getting scammed.
I don't know, but if you go to a shop and you have a regular transaction, I pay you money, you give me something, you a service, whatever, that's how it goes. I don't need to evaluate how the service went. If it's bad, I'll tell you. What else?
This is my Ghoulie. When I take the time to cook a really nice dinner for the family, you know, channeling my inner master chef, and before it's even hit the table, my husband's already reaching for the hot chili sauce, ready to absolutely smother it in hot chili. And then he starts to blow his nose and complain about the chili and how hot it is. And it wouldn't really matter what was underneath all that sauce. And that really gets my Ghoulie.
This is what my son does. It could be a curry and he will put that sriracha on it.
It's great stuff.
Yeah, but he will put it on anything before knowing what it is, before tasting what it is, and then blow his nose for half an hour. That I can really relate to that one.
Thanks for that. Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always call the hotline number 9061 7984. It's 4 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins $300 to spend on dinner at Osso Steak and Ribs. Osso Steak and Ribs, your premium dining
Don't
experience.
put any chili sauce on that stuff.
Unless you want it.
Well, taste it first. You also get a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet with our dolly heads.
I put a thing up on my Instagram yesterday. It was a video from a couple of years ago, but it was about Pinky the cat. Pinky the cat was looking to be rehomed from a rescue shelter. Then the incredibly inevitable thing happened.
Got a wildcat on our hands.
If the inevitable thing is biting him on his inner thigh, then yes, that's what happened. Tribal Drum was beating for my cat, the a-hole. Here's Chris from Wooleye Creek.
So my partner and I got a cute little cat about 6 months ago. She's got this really annoying habit of wanting to always be on the dining table. One day we're off doing our own thing and we hear this huge sort of smack on the floor. And we're like, oh no, she's done something. So we walked up to the dining table. And on the floor is this puzzle my girlfriend had been working on for the last sort of few weeks. And it's just all over the floor. It was honestly about 80% done. And it's just all over the floor. We tried to sort of put paper under it to scoop it up and keep it in place. But needless to say, the cat spent a few hours in the room and got a good yelling at.
What an a-hole.
What an
An
a-hole.
almost finished jigsaw puzzle. Voomp on the
I
floor.
wonder what it was of, the jigsaw.
Oh, I think you've missed the point of the story.
I'm just always fascinated.
Yeah, I don't know. But people who do jigsaws deserve prizes because that's the worst thing in the world to do.
Who does a jigsaw anyway?
Lots of people. Remember Scott Morrison said during lockdown, do a jigsaw. I bought a jigsaw. I couldn't work out where to plug it in.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Phil's up next with WSFM's box office.
You are a national treasure.
Thank you, Brendan. Should be buried. Is that what you're saying?
We'll be back from 6 to 9 for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, ching, ching, oh, ching, ching, oh, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.